Day 778 off the grid, and it's kind of been a quiet day today, so I've had a chance to do a bit more work on the Wii House charge controller. There has been quite a bit of this done just here and there since I first showed this, and this is the board now. I'm getting ready to install it back in. Hopefully this will be the last major change to the board. Notice there's a row of header pins here. Well, I mainly do analog electronics, but you know, some of this new digital stuff, some of the bits and pieces that have come out to facilitate it have become a real boon. Like header connectors are great when you want to just have an easy way to connect, you know, low power signals on and off a board. I mean, back in the day we'd just run wires and then you'd be stuck with them, kind of thing. But what I've done is this now operates with an LDR. I was finding the solar panel wasn't giving me good feedback as to the light levels inside, and if you tried to compensate for that you were just sucking it down too far, and it caused quite a few problems. The main one being is it would bounce on and off at the end of the day as switching time was occurring, especially on an overcast day. Now there's also another thing I've done on this board. I've connected the LDR, and that's to the two pins there on the left just by the trim pot. Next pin is just basically a dummy pin. Well, it's actually positive rail, but it's not going to be used. And then I'm going to take a connection from the relay which actually switches on the lighting inverter. What I'm going to do is take the daytime signal from that and feed it for a resistor and then into the trim pot here. So basically what that'll do is squirt a little bit of extra current in this board, which will help turn the MOSFET on. However, when it comes to the end of the day, the relay will switch and that extra current will be gone. So basically what we'll have is a very digital form of hysteresis. So what we're trying to aim for is that when it switches the first time, that's when it switches. So even if the day gets a bit brighter after that again, as it can do at the end of crazy days where it's kind of overcast and then it's sunny, it won't turn on and off, because even though the circuit was doing its job okay, once you've decided you want the lights in the house, you've pulled the curtains, and you know, you don't really want to pull the curtains open again, turn off all the lights, you know, that would just be stupid. So I'm hoping that that little bit of hysteresis will help with that situation. But apart from that, it's been really good, and partly due to the careful placement of the LDR, because I found it's really important to get a feel for the light level in the house. You kind of can't really do it by taking the outside light level and then sort of subtracting from it, because it's just quite different.